Hey everyone, my name is Jason Allen. I'm the class vice president of DPT 2025 at UCA. You guys probably know me from the Building Emergencies Plan orientation, or you might not remember me because you weren't paying attention, and I totally understand that, and that's okay. Um, Dr. Mice has asked me to talk a little bit about being a leader and the leadership opportunities we have in our program. So I can speak to the side of not PT Club, but the actual class officers side of things. Um, we had elections. They were fairly informal, but I ran and was selected among a group of my peers, and now I'm doing my best to represent them. What that means to me is that I had a big focus on wanting to help our cohort feel less like a group of people doing school together and more like a group of people who were friends. Um, that's something I've been passionate about ever since we started. Was I've moved away from family, taking on this big task, and I really wanted this to feel more like a family while I was here. This is a big chunk of our lives, 3 years. I mean, it's not an insignificant amount of time, and it'll go by fast, but it'll go by even better if we're all feeling closer together. Opportunities to lead. We, as class officers, are usually the points of contact for schedule changes or for questions faculty might have for the class. They might say, "Do you guys think that your cohort would prefer to have a Friday afternoon off, or would they rather, get things done early on a Thursday or push it to Monday?" Things of that nature come up and kind of run through us. Um, we don't have as many near as many of the official jobs that PT Club does, which I'm very thankful for. They have kind of the more official tasks where our job has been a lot more of the unofficial things, a lot of things that have been 100% student led that we've kind of taken on ourselves. We put together a Friendsgiving party where we had a big potluck. We put the whole thing on together in the PTC around Thanksgiving time. We had an end of the year party with a big award ceremony that was 100% put on by us. We had a lot of fun with that. We've had pretty amazing ideas come together with the memory box and other cool things of that nature. We've got the camera people always around taking great pictures that you see online. So we do a lot of things that are totally unofficial, and it's basically a task we've taken upon ourselves to try and help the cohort feel closer related. It's so easy for us to keep people at arm's length and to keep relationships kind of stagnant where they are, and it's an unofficial role that we've kind of taken on as a class officers to try and bring that cohesiveness together. um, what has this taught me? It's definitely made me work on some of my problem solving and working on constructive criticisms and things of that nature. There have been times where there have been disagreements on both sides, and it's hard to keep emotions in check at times and to talk things out and not end up being hateful or taking things too personally, and trying to be productive. As long as I think since all of us have the end goal in mind of keeping this cohort together and happy, things seem to go pretty well for all of us. But there have been times definitely where we've had some drama, since there is no, like, there's a lot less official leadership and it is all student led. It's our passion projects that people are saying are good or bad ideas, so it can be difficult to handle criticisms in that nature. um, what else should I talk about that Dr. Mai said to talk about? Encouraging students to get involved. I think it's totally worth it. I mean, there will be times where you think there's nothing else in the world you could possibly pile on top of your plate. I took gross anatomy. I barely got a B. You know, I understand exactly what it's like, but there are things you can do outside of it, and they'll actually end up helping your school go better. You need to do things that aren't school related to kind of make yourself feel ready for the day, ready to get things done. I, it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to to try something new if you've never tried it before. I'd never even considered a leadership role when I was in high school or anything like that. It wasn't interesting to me. Um, this was really something I just was passionate about. Was I felt like I had the opportunity to try and help this group grow closer together, which was a dream I wanted. And even if I didn't get elected, I would have done my best to try and make that happen anyways. So if that's something you're passionate about, is trying to help your cohort feel more cohesive, more like a family, then I think this would be a really great opportunity for you. Um, I'm not going to keep going and going on forever and ever. I'm happy to answer follow-up questions with another video, or if schedules work out, come to one of y'all's lectures for this. But you guys let me know. I appreciate your time. See ya.